Let's break down the latest early voting numbers and poll data that show Donald Trump building momentum in crucial swing states against Vice President Harris. Starting with the national number, over 58 million votes have been cast, with Republicans securing 40% and Democrats close at 41%. Breaking it down by gender, 44% of the votes come from men, and a clear majority of 54% from women, indicating that women voters are playing a key role in the early voting process. But what about the swing states? In Georgia, early voting is close to 3.5 million, signaling a high engagement rate in this swing state. Republicans currently make up 48% of these early votes, leading the Democrats, who come in at 45%. Georgia's gender breakdown mirrors the national pattern, with 44% of men and 56% of women involved in early voting. The trend of early voting is also visible in the latest polls. Starting with the Trafalgar Group, Trump leads Harris with 48.3% to her 45.9%. Marking a 2.4% advantage that underscores Trump's solid position. Among undecided voters, 4.6% remain up for grabs. Atlas Intel's poll also shows Trump with a noticeable lead in Georgia, sitting at 50.9% against Harris's 47.5%, giving Trump a 3.4% edge. With R&W strategies, Trump is still on top with 48% compared to Harris's 47%. A narrower margin of +1, but still putting Trump in a favorable position. According to Real Clear Politics, Trump's lead is 49.3%, with a 2.4% advantage over Harris at 46.9%. Silver Bulletin data aligns with Real Clear Politics, placing Trump at 49.3% and Harris slightly behind at 47.4%, translating into a 1.9% lead for Trump. 538 positions, Trump with 48.7% and Harris at 47%, giving Trump a 1.7% lead in Georgia. Moving to North Carolina, where over 3.3 million early votes have been cast, reflects high participation and a competitive atmosphere. Republican voters make up 34% of these early votes, slightly edging Democrats at 33%. Among early voters, 44% were men, while 55% were women. Polls across North Carolina show mixed but promising data for Donald Trump. Starting with Fox News, Trump is leading with 49% over Harris's 47%, providing a 2% margin. A third-party candidate captures 4%, which could also impact the final results. Atlas Intel's poll in a three-way race reveals a very tight margin, with Harris slightly ahead at 48.5% compared to Trump's 48.4%, a narrow lead of just +0.1 points for Harris. Additionally, Stein takes 0.8%, which could be a deciding factor in such a close race. The R&W Strategies poll echoes Fox News, showing Trump leading with 48% against Harris's 46%, marking a 2% advantage for Trump. Survey USA finds an exact tie in this battleground state, with both Trump and Harris locked at 47%. Real Clear Politics puts Trump in the lead with 48.7% to Harris's 47.7%, a 1% edge in favor of Trump. Similarly, Silver Bulletin reports Trump at 48.7% and Harris at 47.6%, maintaining a 1.1% lead for Trump. 538 gives Trump a 48.3% share to Harris's 47.2%, a 1.1% lead for Trump. In Nevada, early voting has reached 0.85 million votes. Republicans lead the early vote share with 39% compared to Democrats at 35%. Gender data reveals that men make up 45% of early voters, slightly outnumbering women at 44%. Nevada polls show a highly competitive race between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. Atlas Intel shows Trump leading with 48.5% compared to Harris's 47.6%, giving Trump a 0.9% advantage. According to the Trafalgar Group, Harris has a slight lead, with Trump at 47.6% and Harris at 47.8%, giving Harris a 0.2% edge in a tightly contested poll. CNN's poll indicates a slight advantage for Trump, with him polling at 48% to Harris's 47%, providing Trump a 1% lead. Real Clear Politics reports Harris narrowly ahead with 47.8% against Trump's 47.3%, resulting in a 0.5% lead for Harris. In Silver Bulletin's poll, Harris holds a fractional lead at 48%, while Trump is at 47.9%, a 0.1% advantage for Harris. 538 also shows Harris leading by a sliver, with 47.5% to Trump's 47.4%, giving her a 0.1% edge. In Arizona, early voting totals have reached 1.7 million, with Republicans holding a strong lead at 42% compared to Democrats at 34%. Polling in Arizona consistently shows a lead for Donald Trump. Starting with Atlas Intel's poll, Trump leads with 50.8% compared to Harris's 47.3%, giving Trump a 3.5% advantage. However, CNN's poll in Arizona slightly favors Harris, placing her at 48% against Trump's 47%, giving Harris a 1% edge. According to Trafalgar Group, Trump is ahead with 48.1% over Harris's 46%, resulting in a 1.9% lead for Trump. Real Clear Politics shows Trump with a 49.5% share compared to Harris's 47%, giving him a 2.5% lead. In Silver Bulletin's polling data, Trump has 49.1%, while Harris trails at 46.8%, giving Trump a 2.3% lead, which suggests consistent support among Arizona voters for Trump as polling day nears. 538 also shows Trump in the lead, with 48.7% over Harris's 46.6%, resulting in a 2.2% advantage. The Washington Post's latest swing state polls reveal an extremely tight race, with both Trump and Harris holding small leads across different states. In Nevada, Harris currently leads by less than 1 point. Harris holds a narrow 1-point lead in Pennsylvania. Moving to North Carolina, Trump is leading Harris by 1 point. In Wisconsin, Harris leads Trump by 2 points. In Georgia, Trump leads Harris by 2 points. In Michigan, Harris is up by +2 points. In Arizona, Trump leads, but what about the national polls? As the election draws nearer, national polls and projections show an extremely tight race. Starting with Atlas Intel's national poll, Trump is at 49.8%, leading Harris by 1.7% at 48.1%. In 538's Electoral College simulations, Trump is winning in 52 out of 100 simulations, while Harris wins in 48 out of 100. The Economist's Electoral College projections also show a close contest, with Harris projected to win 50 times out of 100, securing 270 electoral votes, while Trump wins 50 times out of 100, with 268 electoral votes. This projection has shifted recently, with Harris gaining 3 points over the last week, while Trump has seen a decrease of 3 points. According to Decision Desk HQ's projections, Trump has a 53% chance of winning, with a predicted 275 Electoral College votes, while Harris has a 47% chance with 263 votes. Looking at Polymarket's national odds, Trump holds a significant lead with a 65.1% chance of winning, compared to Harris's 34.9%. Turning to Real Clear Politics national polling, Trump has a slight edge, polling at 48.4% compared to Harris's 48%, giving Trump a 0.4% lead. While this margin is small, it suggests that Trump maintains a narrow lead in national popular opinion. In Real Clear Politics Electoral College projection, Trump is expected to secure 287 electoral votes, while Harris is projected to win 251 votes. So, where are we standing with less than a week until polling day? As we approach the final stretch of this election, it's clear that Donald Trump has strong momentum and a significant advantage in crucial swing states and national polling. His message of economic renewal, securing the border, and prioritizing American interests has resonated with millions looking for stability and strength in leadership. Early voting data shows an impressive turnout among Republicans, while polling suggests a clear path to victory across the Electoral College. This election isn't just about party lines, it's about a vision for America's future. Trump's consistent lead in battleground states and positive trends in national polls reflect a desire for a leader who prioritizes American values and prosperity. If current projections hold, Donald Trump is on track to secure a decisive win with strong support nationwide. What do you think? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe.